Hi, thanks for joining me on Wilderness with Monty. I'm at the Upper Owens, and I'm right where the river goes into Lake Crowley. That's where I came to fish, and there's a van over there, and there's two guys already fishing. And that's because I spent that time already fishing in the lower Owens below Pleasant Valley Reservoir this morning, if you've already watched that clip. But I'm going to go run over there really quick, because I don't think they really fished that area yet. But even if they did, they're fly fishing, and I think whatever they're using is going to be different from what I'm using. So I'm going in right now. Let's go. I did take a second to tie in a brand new barbless marabou jig just because I want to have the sharpest hook available if that big brown comes back out. And like I said, the odds of me of catching that same fish that I saw are probably pretty low. If you don't try, you can't catch it. There's one guy fishing and one guy watching. I don't understand that kind of person, the kind of person that could just stand there and watch. I need to have my hand in the game. All right, that guy in the van is still getting ready. And he looks like where he parked, he was coming out here to fish. But I don't know what to tell him. I'm not a mind reader, and he ain't out there yet, so I'm going right to my spot. So because I'm wearing my wader boots, I'm able to get a little farther down into this inlet. This whole trip, again, is so I could come out here and fish this. All right, I'm not going any deeper because I don't want a boot full of this smelly, muddy crap. But I can get pretty good range where I am. All right, I'm in all new territory now. It looks like you could take the land route and fish that over there. I might go try that. This is as deep as I can get with these boots, which is pretty good. I'm pretty far in here. So I can reach almost down to where that dry land is. I've never fished this far in. So we'll see what kind of fish lurk in this area. Hopefully they're big. Hopefully I can catch something. I don't know. I'm not catching anything right now. As I'm working upstream, I always like to do the edge first. I'll do that long upstream edge cast. So that way, if there's a fish sitting right there, I don't spook it as I approach. Because I can cast really far with this. That allows me to fish the water close to the shore before I walk along it. Oh. No, that was nothing. That was nothing. I thought that was something. I think it was, there's some growth on the bottom. I got to start working this growth. So I've walked over to where I can go on the land and I can fish almost to the river mouth inlet, which I wouldn't even get close to last time. So far, this has been a bust. I mean, I haven't seen anything follow my jig or nothing. Last time I had fish following it, hitting it. This is not happening this time. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats right next to each other out there, which means there are a bunch of fish in that spot for whatever reason. They don't seem to be here, but they seem to be in that spot. All right, got something good. Stripping line, and I'm right at the inlet, which is good because I was getting ready just to go grind it out up on the main river. I came here to fish this inlet. Come on, buddy. We all want to see you. Whatever it is, it's got some girth to it. I think it's a big brown. I saw him flash. Come on. Whew. No, it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow. I saw him because he jumped. That thing jumped clean out of the water there. Ooh, I can see him. He's good. Ooh, quit jumping, dude. Oh, he's got me hung up. Oh, no, I'm out. I'm out. He had me hung up. There's a really good bank there for him to cause me trouble. It's got a lot of growth coming off of it, a lot of roots. It just stands to reason there's going to be fish hanging out in this zone that's right where the lake becomes the river. Oh. The longer this goes on, the less I like this barbless jig. Rainbows just fight pound for pound so much harder than browns. But it's a good rainbow. Ooh. Oh man, this thing is stripping line. This is the first, I've made about 25 casts in this inlet. This is the first fish I even saw evidence of. I know they're stocking a lot of Lahotans in here, so that's going to be on the menu a lot. So this could be that. You never know. Oh, that is a beautiful fish. Let's see if we can get him. I can see my jig already. This fish is not giving up easy. Oh my goodness, this is a good one. I can just see him out there, his silver, red silver body. He's swimming upstream now, which is really doing me a favor. I'm gonna take the first shot I got. Oh, come on, buddy. I could catch you and go home and I'd be perfectly fine. I gotta get this. There's this weeds on my line. I just can't do anything about it. See, this fish isn't huge, but these rainbows, they just fight so much harder. All right, I'm on my knees. Get out of that. Get out of those roots. Get out of those roots, dude. I'm gonna have to let this guy rest it up. God, this is a fight. This is why I fish light tackle, man. I love these fights. Okay, come on, buddy. I just can't horse him. This is a non-horsing situation. Get him up over those roots, dude. Get out of those roots. Oh my goodness. This is a super wild fish. Because they stock in Crowley, but there's a really strong natural fish population in here. You gotta love the multi-minute trout fights. Here he comes. He's not that close, but he's starting to behave a little bit more. This is just a beautiful specimen. You could mount this fish and it would look great. Got him! Got him! That is a big rainbow, boy. There he is in the net. Just chilling, relaxing. See, I was right to come to the inlet. Look at that trout. That might even be 20 inches. That's a big rainbow, man. Look at that thing. That is one for the books. Ooh, what a day this is turning out to be, baby. After you fight those big fish on mono, you get a lot of really bad line twist. So you got to strip off a lot of line and just start over. And I've already had to do that. This is the third time I've had to strip off a bunch of line off my reel because of hard fights. Which, hey, I'm not going to complain. And let me tie this jig on and I'll show you what I was doing. So now that I know the setup of the Owens River more, and I know what I can consistently count on, I was looking down there and seeing that shallow water, and it looks like crap, but there's a ledge right there, and you just got to trust that there's a ledge. And I casted this about a couple feet off, and then I steered it into the ledge so that I get it close enough where I thought it wasn't going to hit any of the stuff that's growing off of the sides. And I was shooting it right up the ledge, right up the side, and that fish was right there. If I got something good, the original plan was to wrap this video just because I just wanted to focus on that inlet area, but my car is way over there, so I'm fishing to my car. What else am I supposed to do? So this is a good bank right here. So I just want to keep my stuff right along this bank. I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to go up and fish inside that campground stretch and see if I can get anything. And after fishing the river above the lake, I don't like my chances. Besides that massive rainbow, I did not have one fish that was over 8 inches follow my jig or hit my jig or show itself in any way. That was the only fish I saw, which, hey, that was like one of the fish of the year. But I thought I was going to get more hot action like I did last time. So we're just going to have to see how that works out. The formula for this river is pretty clear. You know, you just got to watch the growth in the center holds fish, and the sides hold a lot of fish. And that big rainbow, man, the longer that thing fought, and when you see them in the water, they look a little smaller. That fish was probably 19, 20 inches. That was a big trout, man. And that thing had all of its fins. That was like a perfect rainbow trout specimen. It was beautiful. And it made my trip. And it's been a trip with some pretty good fish. So I'm going to wrap this up. Got a couple short clips for you this week instead of one long clip. But, you know, I'm just trying to get as much of it in as I can before the snow falls. So thank you for joining me at the inlet area to Lake Crowley, the Owens River. Until next time.